Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat Omenkiller in the village of Albinaurics. Before starting this fight proper, you want to do your best to kill as many dogs that are in the area as possible, because this is a field boss. This is not just a regular boss fog arena sort of boss, and there are a lot of dogs in this area, so you want to do your best to kill them as quickly as possible. Fair warning, this is probably the sloppiest boss fight that I've had so far in the game. I was able to one-shot it, but it is not clean by any means. However, I am happy to report that I found a move that he does that's easily exploitable. Hopefully it doesn't get patched in the future. I can't imagine it would, because it would require some serious AI balancing on this one random field boss. But the move that we're going to exploit towards the end of this fight is a triple jump slam that he has. After the third jump, you can just walk behind him and backstab him. He is parryable. I can confirm that. I'm just not good at parrying in Elden Ring, so I think I'm going to stop trying. But the triple slam is really what we're looking for. So in the beginning of this fight, I'm mostly just like walking around trying to figure out how to get in on this guy, because he's so fast and his fire puts a good amount of distance between you and the boss. Also, the dogs do not help the situation, so you can use this funeral pyre here to separate the boss in case you want to fight a dog. Very similar to, I guess, Maneater from Demon's Souls, if you want to think of it that way. Unfortunately, the dogs can just hit you with successive attacks over and over, and that can be quite frustrating. But as long as you're able to kind of get rid of a dog and then reset the fight a bit, you're okay. The other challenge of this fight is fighting the boss on a slope. It is not recommended to fight this boss on a slope. You really, truly just want to try to get the boss on flat ground, but all the flat ground over there is infested by dogs, so it's really easier said than done. So you saw that triple slam there with a follow-up backstab. You have a ton of time to get that backstab in, so from here on out, we're basically just going to try to bait out that attack as best we can. From what I noticed, he does it when he has lower health, and when you are at about, I'd say like 70% distance from him. Don't attempt to backstab on the second hit. Just always try to backstab on the third hit, because as you saw there, I kind of get locked into the backstab animation, but no damage is being done. And it just sort of whiffs, and then you are extremely vulnerable while that's happening. But he has a huge recovery time from that third slam, so you have plenty of time to go backstab him. Really not a big deal at all. So if you have a shield that can block fire damage, highly recommend you equip that. Unfortunately, I didn't. I just have this, I think it's the inverted hawk heater shield, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So I wasn't too lucky on blocking fire damage, but here we're just baiting out that triple slam over and over, and then eventually he will go down. He is a really difficult boss, probably the boss that gave me the hardest time in terms of it just being like a pure battle of attrition. His cleavers stack lots of bleed, so that's something you really got to watch out for. You want to be very, very careful with this boss and bleed. If you have any of the berries that heal bleed, you may have found the cookbook for it at this point in the game. Feel free to use those to reduce the stack, or if all the dogs are dead, just walk around and wait for it to drop off. That's okay as well. I did notice there that he actually got stunned while dropping off of that mini ledge. I probably could have ran in and got 2 or 3 hits in, but I just wasn't sure what was happening. But he definitely has a long recovery time. But that seemed more like a mistake that he made, less so something that you could really exploit. And that's the final backstab. That is Omenkiller. Very difficult boss. One last hit to go down. He's a very difficult boss. Don't feel bad if he takes you a while. The dogs really make it a complete nightmare. But that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.